disappointing day for the state of Montana. Since I was sworn in as your governor, I've sought to change the tone of this building. In my State of the State address, I asked the legislature to act in a manner that we would not be afraid to have our kids watching, because they are. I won't let my kids watch television this weekend. I'm saddened by what we saw. It's worse than Washington, D.C. I'm not embarrassed by the men and the women demanding the right to speak. I'm disappointed by those who denied it. Today we saw elected senators, people who have been entrusted by their neighbors to represent them, prevented from speaking. Prevented from speaking because they are trying to speak for those who are too often silenced. The Senate sought to eliminate the right to vote for a senior citizen who may have moved into an assisted living facility, active duty military members who were overseas during voter registration, students who simply may have moved down the hall of the dormitory, and so many more. I meet with the pages each week in the Senate and the House, and I always underscore how important it is that their voice is heard. Their voice is heard through voting. Their voice is heard through speaking up. And I tell those pages that their voice matters. The hyper-partisan nature of the Senate leadership is interfering with good government. When our ancestors passed the Corrupt Practices Act, a measure that sought to assure some degree of confidence in our elected leaders, they weren't acting as Democrats or Republicans. They were acting as Montanans. We live in a democracy, truly the greatest on earth. A democracy where a majority rules, that a minority has a voice and a right to be heard. The minority has rights, not only rights that were adopted